Hi everyone, welcome to Logan's 5-month update. I don't even know where to start. I haven't been thinking about this. I can't believe he's 5 months old already. He is getting so big, like he's chunked up. He is in size 6 to 9, or no, 6 to 8 month clothing it is. Yeah, he can fit into that pretty well. He still fits into some 4 to 6 months, but you can definitely tell he had a growth spurt, and he is definitely in a lot more clothes. Thank God we have a lot of second-hand and hand-me-downs, because he's growing way too fast. As for his schedule, he is still on a 3-hour schedule. We've been trying to put him on a 4-hour schedule, or he could, but he's not thriving with that. He definitely is a lot happier on the 3-hour schedule. So he wakes up at 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7, sometimes 7:30, but we try to make him sleep till like 8. And then he gets food, breast milk. And then at around 9:30, at his earliest, he can go back to bed. We do look for like signs that he's tired. If he's not that tired, we'll probably keep him up to like 10. And then he gets to sleep till 11 for another feeding. And then at around 12, he gets like a little mashed something. He has tried broccoli, carrot, pumpkin, banana, pear, strawberry, apple, stuff like that. He definitely doesn't care that much for pear. It was really like, but maybe he just needs to get used to it. I don't know. We're trying like basically everything, and until he's 6 months, we just keep giving him like mashed stuff, and then after his high chair arrives, we can try to do the baby-led weaning route, where he can actually like grab it himself and stuff it in his own face. You can definitely tell he's really interested in food. Like whenever, really.
Sorry.
So he's definitely really interested in food. Whenever we are at the table and he's on our lap, he follows the food going to our mouth. He takes our hand and like tries to stuff it in his own mouth. Sometimes when we feed him the mashed veggies or fruit or whatever, he he puts his hand like on the spoon and like gets the goo all over himself, and he puts his hand like near his mouth. So he is trying to feed himself a little bit, but I definitely think once he's in a high chair, he can definitely like, grab onto the food more. And we're gonna do more baby-led weaning and then just smash stuff whenever we're out of the house. And then at around like 12:30 to like 1, he goes back to his bed for another nap, and then he wakes up around 2, yeah, and then he gets another feeding, and sometimes he goes back to bed like 3:30 till 5. Sometimes he stays awake, and then he stays awake the entire time till like 8 o'clock, when he gets his last bottle, that is with breast milk. We're trying to start his like bedtime routine from 7:30 on. So he gets his bath, he gets his bottle, we read a book, we sing a song, night night. Sometimes he comes at 11 for another bottle, sometimes he sleeps till 2, but he doesn't sleep for the night anymore, and it's really frustrating because he did it for the longest time, and then he's just stopped when he was 4 months. And then we got him to start back up by giving him like just bottle feeding him with breast milk, or express breast milk throughout the day. So I was ensured he was gonna get enough and he wouldn't wake up with hunger in the middle of the night, and that worked fine. And then we went to a birthday party, and he slept upstairs in his little bassinet there, and we had to wake him up at like 1 o'clock at night to go back home. And ever since, he's been waking up multiple times a night again. So that's really frustrating. But in the beginning, it was like 2 to 3 times a night he woke up. And last night and a couple nights this week, he only woke up once. So we're slowly getting there. I really hope that soon he starts sleeping through the night again, because it sucks. Things he's interested in, he still loves to just smack things. Like he'll just, and he gets his really serious face, and you know, he get almost like he's frustrated, but he just smacks everything. The other thing he totally loves right now is Sir Lancelot. And it's just one of these toys from Lamaze. This one. He has the Freddy the Firefly as well, but we got this one a couple weeks ago from one of our national holidays.
He likes to smack things.
That's to smack things. I don't think they can tell. I'll probably see. So yeah, he definitely loves to smack things. He also likes this, and then he like tries to put a little knife into his mouth, like it's a little bit, like it's still damp. So yeah, he likes this toy. He doesn't like his swing anymore. He likes this for like maybe like 10 minutes, and then only if you put like the tray in front of him with a toy. And then like after 10 minutes, he will start crying. He doesn't really use any other toys right now. I don't think so. Maybe like a rattler or something, but only just for a few minutes. But this one he can look at, and he likes to put the little knife in his mouth and, you know, be able to crunch his teeth. He likes that. He is getting way better at rolling over from back to front. And he started rolling from tummy to back. That's what he first did a few times, and then he started rolling from back to tummy, and he seems to struggle now with going from belly to back. Like, he doesn't do that anymore. So I don't know, maybe he just forgot how to, or I don't know. But there's definitely no way you can leave him alone on the couch or on the bed. It's just, you know, he will roll and he will roll to the edge, and it'll be like getting a heart attack. You cannot do it. Like, the other day I was pumping on one side of the couch, and Rob put Logan on like far away, like on the other side of the couch, and walked away to the kitchen just to grab something like really quickly. And Logan just rolled over, and I had like shoof my leg up next to him, and I could just like stop him from like tumbling off the couch and falling to the floor. It was really scary, but he's just so fast now that you cannot leave him alone anymore. He doesn't really do any other thing, like grabbing onto my hair. He loves grabbing onto my hair. And he starts to sit up right now. Like, he can sit up sometimes, especially if he's like found a specific spot on your legs, and he can just sit up and he'll touch his toes. And sometimes he can like lift himself up a little bit more, but he's a supported sitter, I guess. He's not like sitting on his own. As for the things we are getting him for Christmas, we're basically getting himself like the high chair, and he's getting another Lamaze toy because we all just love the Lamaze toys. And he's also getting the Fisher Price Rainforest Jumperoo, I guess. I don't know. He's getting the big bouncer because he loves to stand and he loves to jump. But you know, there's only so much you can do with a heavy baby on your lap. You can't just keep on making him stand up. Logan drools a lot as well. He needs a bib at all times because he will drool through every shirt like within 5 minutes. So we just change a lot of bibs. And he also really constantly like puts his index finger like on the back of his gum. That's what I'm and just like holds it like there. And it definitely has a thing with his index finger where he just hooks it against his gum and just like sits like that. And I think it's because his tooth is popping through. The other day he was like screaming like really loudly, and you could tell his little white butt appeared again. Like, he had 2 white butts when he was like 3 months old, and then like a couple weeks later you couldn't tell anymore. And then now one is like back up, and I think it's not gonna take that long. Like, he gets like these really red cheeks every once in a while, and he puts his finger there constantly, and he's drooling so much. Like, he looks like a little waterfall. It's ridiculous. And I think that's it. I have no idea how much he weighs or how long he is because we don't have another checkup until he's 6 months. So I would guess he gained like another 2 pounds, something like that. And he's in, you know, size 6 to 8 month clothing, so he's big. I don't think he's big, but he's just like plump, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it for today. If you have any questions, I'll leave them down below, and I will talk to you guys for our next video. Bye everyone.